Bond court is a free service, but it takes several hours of my time every day. Less than 10% of Bond court viewers hit the like button, and less than 1% leave a comment. If you want Bond court to continue to be available on YouTube for free, then please hit the like button and leave a comment on all of my videos.
If it's not on, right? Okay. All right, sir, could you tell me your name for the record?
Min Hong Lee.
Okay, Mr. Lee, you were arrested on a warrant for a charge of burglary of a structure and grand theft third degree. That relates back to events from, it appears, September 28th of last year. And you are currently out on bond in Osceola for 2 other cases. Okay. Anyway, a previous judge has found probable cause in this matter. And is there something you wanted to address, ma'am?
Just the bonds from Osceola County, Your Honor. He was not picked up on those cases until November, so that was after this offense is alleged to have occurred. So he didn't violate the conditions of his bond in the Osceola cases.
Okay, so I'm going to take no action on the Osceola bonds because I did note that this behavior is alleged to have occurred prior to those bonds, and I'll set, I want to say there was already a bond set. Yes. Okay, and then for the burglary of a structure, a bond of $2,500, and the grand theft, a bond of $1,000. I'll stay those bonds.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay,
That's all I have. May I be excused?
you may.
Thank you.
That- No, no conditions. All right. Now these. Okay, we have some in-jail arraignments, I guess. Julio Hiram Castrum Vivas. Okay, we're showing that he is represented by the Public Defender's Office.
Yes, Your Honor. The offer is in adjudication of guilt, credit time served. Mr. Castro would like to accept and enter a plea of no contest.
Okay. Sir, did you read through the plea form and and do you understand the rights you're waiving by entering into a plea? Are you entering the plea freely and voluntarily? Are you currently under the influence of any drugs, medication, or alcohol?
What? I don't know, Harry.
Are you currently under the influence of any drugs, medication, or alcohol?
No.
Are you satisfied with the services of your attorney?
Yeah.
Is that a yes?
What? Yes.
Okay. And do you understand if you're not a United States citizen, entry of a plea to a crime could subject you to deportation?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, then to the charge of driving while license suspended with knowledge, how do you wish to plea?
No contest.
Okay, I'll accept your plea, find you're entering it freely and voluntarily with an attorney with whom you say you're satisfied. I will adjudicate you guilty, sentence you to time served in the Orange County Jail and order that you pay court costs, and I will give you 1 year to pay that. You have 30 days to appeal the judgment and sentence of this court. If you cannot afford an attorney for that purpose, one will be provided by the court. Okay, thank you. It needs to be fingerprinted. Okay.
Your Honor, how many days does he have? 5? 5.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. I release you as to this charge. Okay, Shanice Shakira Green.
Refuse, Your Honor.
She refused? Okay, it's an in-jail arraignment. And I'm going to appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent her.
I'll waive and enter a plea of not guilty, Your Honor.
Okay. And I'll be seeing her again. Okay, and then finally, Wayne Evans Rowe. The second. He bonded? Okay. Well, he was already represented by the Public Defender's Office.
I don't think they do anything if he's not here, Your Honor. Right. Oh, no, that's fine. I just think they said
Okay.
bonded.
All right, so I'll take no action. Do you need these back? Okay. 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 Good afternoon, sir. Could you tell me your name?
David Short?
David Short?
Ma'am.
What happened to Medine? Oh, he bonded? Okay.
Your Honor, in short, the offers and adjudication, credit time served and no return to one Jeff, I think it's Fuga. Oh, okay, Boulevard. Mhm.
And court costs?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Good afternoon, sir. Could you tell me your name?
David Dale White Short. I have two middle names.
Okay, Mr. Short, have you read through the plea form with your attorney, and do you understand the rights you're waiving by entering into a plea?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Are you entering this plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you currently under the influence of any drugs, medication, or alcohol?
No, ma'am.
Were you on probation at the time of this offense?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the services of your attorney?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
And do you understand if you're not a United States citizen, entry of a plea to a crime could subject you to deportation?
I understand that. I was told that.
Okay, then to the charge of trespass on property after warning, how do you wish to plead?
No contest, ma'am.
Okay, I will accept your plea. I'll find you're entering the plea freely and voluntarily with an attorney with whom you say you're satisfied. I will adjudicate you guilty of the offense and sentence you to credit for time served, which is
2 days.
2 days. I'm ordering that you not return to, what's the address?
1 Jeff Fuqua Boulevard.
Oh, 1 Jeff Fuqua Boulevard, okay, in Orlando. And also that you pay court costs, or don't go back there. They don't want you there. They're going to keep arresting you, and next time it's not going to be time served. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
All right. Ordering court costs, I'll give you 12 months to pay that. You have 30 days to appeal the judgment and sentence of this court. If you cannot afford an attorney for that purpose, one will be provided by the court, okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay. All right, good afternoon, sir. Could you tell me your name?
Travis Leon Warner.
Okay, Mr. Warner. I'm appointing the public defender to represent you.
Your Honor, the offer is a withhold of adjudication, credit time served, and court costs. Mr. Warner would like to accept and enter a plea of no contest.
Okay. No. Is that just more paperwork, or it costs them money? Okay, then no. Let's save them the $50. All right. Okay, sir, have you read through a plea form, and do you understand the rights you're waiving by entering into a plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you entering this plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you currently under the influence of any drugs, medication, or alcohol?
No, ma'am.
Were you on probation at the time of this offense?
No, ma'am.
And do you understand if you're not a United States citizen, entry of a plea to a crime could subject you to deportation?
Yes.
Then to the charge of open container in a public park, how do you wish to plea?
No contest.
Okay, is that the only one? Because I have two on here, it just says randomly state misdemeanors.
It's both, Your Honor. He's pleading to both charges.
What is the other charge?
It was state misdemeanors and possession of an alcoholic beverage in the public.
Is that trespass?
Yeah, they call it. state
It would have been the trespass, Your Honor,
They just called it state misdemeanors, Your Honor.
but it would have been a trespass.
Okay, and to the charge of trespass, how do you wish to plea?
No contest.
I'll accept your pleas, I'll find that you're entering them freely and voluntarily. And I will withhold adjudication, sentence you to time served. Order that you pay court costs. I'll give you 1 year to pay that. You have 30 days to appeal the judgment and sentence of this court. If you cannot afford an attorney for that purpose, one will be provided by the court. Okay, and I release you as to this charge, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. I don't have to lean over. Okay. Moving this up so I don't have to lean over. All right. Good afternoon, sir. Could you tell me your name?
Sean Ford.
Okay, Mr. Ford. You have 2013 case that has 2 charges, and apparently it's a petty theft and a resisting without violence, and you failed to appear on those matters. And I am appointing the public defender to represent you.
Your Honor, if I'm not mistaken, I believe he has a private attorney.
You have a private attorney?
No? Oh, when I looked into the case, it looked like he had a private attorney.
That was back then.
Okay, we're appointed now. Okay.
I showed the PD. Okay.
When I looked into, in Your Honor, the offer to resolve both failures to appear is an adjudication of guilt, credit time served, and no return to home goods. State, do you have that address? I just have home goods.
I can get that.
Okay. Your Honor, Mr. Ford would like to accept the offer and enter plea.
Okay. All right. Sir, have you read through the plea form, and do you understand the rights you're waiving by entering into a plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you entering this plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you currently under the influence of any drugs, medication, or alcohol? Are you satisfied with the services of your attorney? And do you understand if you're not a United States citizen, entry of a plea to a crime could subject you to deportation? Then to the charge of petty theft, how do you wish to plea? And to the charge of resisting an officer without violence, how do you wish to plea? Okay, I will accept your pleas. I'll find you're entering them freely and voluntarily with an attorney with whom you say you're satisfied, and I will adjudicate you guilty of both offenses, sentence you to time served, order that you not return to the home goods.
Located at 3349 Daniels Road in Winter Garden.
Okay, and also that you pay court costs. I'll give you 1 year to pay those. You have 30 days to appeal the judgment and sentence of this court. If you cannot afford an attorney for that purpose, one will be provided by the court. Running them concurrently, yes. All right, good afternoon, sir. Could you tell me your name?
Dennis Hoover.
Okay.
And, Your Honor, the offer to resolve the disorderly conduct is a withhold of adjudication, credit time served, and court costs. Mr. Hoover would like to accept and enter a plea of no contest.
Okay, thank you. All right. Sir, have you read through a plea form, and do you understand the rights you're waiving by entering into a plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you entering the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you currently under the influence of any drugs, medication, or alcohol?
Ma'am.
Were you on probation at the time of this offense?
Ma'am.
And do you understand if you're not a United States citizen, entry of a plea to a crime could subject you to deportation?
Yeah.
And to the charge of disorderly conduct, how do you wish to plead?
No contest.
Okay, then I will accept your plea. I'll find you're entering it freely and voluntarily. I will withhold adjudication, sentence you to time served, and order that you pay court costs. I will give you 1 year to pay that. I'll release you as to this charge. Is he out on bond on the possession of cocaine?
ROR, Your Honor. He's out on ROR.
He's been ROR'd on the possession of cocaine.
And because no information has been filed, Your Honor, I would ask that you take no action.
I will take no action. Sir, understand the next time, if they filed the information, you may not be going anywhere. Do you understand? Okay, good luck to you, sir. All right. Okay, good afternoon, sir. Could you tell me your name?
Jason Wayne Riddles.
Hey, Mr. Riddle. You've been arrested and charged with camping.
And Your Honor, the offer is a withhold, credit time served, and court costs. Mr. Riddle would like to accept the state's offer and enter a plea of no contest.
Okay, sir, have you read through a plea form, and do you understand the rights you're waiving by entering into a plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you entering the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you currently under the influence of any drugs, medication, or alcohol?
No, ma'am.
Were you on probation at the time of this offense?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the services of your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand if you're not a United States citizen, entry of a plea to a crime could subject you to deportation?
Yes, ma'am.
And to the charge of camping, how do you wish to plead?
Not guilty.
Not
No
guilty.
contest, ma'am.
All right. I'm going to ask again. Let's make sure we get it right. Okay, to the charge of camping, how do you wish to plead?
No contest.
All right, I'll accept your plea. I'll find you're entering it freely and voluntarily, and I will withhold adjudication, sentence you to time served. I'm going to order that you not return to where you got arrested because you're just going to end up getting arrested again. Do you understand that? All right. Also going to order court costs, and I will give you 1 year to pay them. You have 30 days to appeal the judgment and sentence of this court. If you cannot afford an attorney for that purpose, one will be provided by the court. Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. All right. All right, sir, could you tell me your name?
Marcus Dwayne Springs.
Okay, Mr. Springs, you were arrested and charged with open container of an alcoholic beverage in violation of a city ordinance.
And Your Honor, the offer is a withhold of adjudication, credit time served, and court costs. Mr. Springs would like to accept the state's offer and enter a plea of no contest.
Okay. Sir, have you read through a plea form, and do you understand the rights you're waiving by entering into this plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you entering the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you currently under the influence of any drugs, medication, or alcohol?
No, Your Honor.
Were you on probation at the time of this offense?
No, Your Honor.
And do you understand if you're not a United States citizen, entry of a plea to a crime could subject you to deportation?
Yes, Your Honor.
And to the charge of open container, how do you wish to plead?
No contest, Your Honor.
I will accept your plea, find you're entering it freely and voluntarily. I will withhold adjudication, sentence you to time served, and order that you pay court costs. I will give you 1 year to pay that. You have 30 days to appeal the judgment and sentence of this court. If you cannot afford an attorney for that purpose, one will be provided by the court, sir. Okay,
Thank you, Your Honor.
thank you. All right. Good afternoon, sir. Could you tell me your name?
Tyrese Kane.
Okay, Mr. Kane, you were arrested and charged with no valid driver's license, a second-degree misdemeanor punishable by up to 6 months probation, up to 60 days in jail, up to a $500 fine.
Your Honor, I would ask in this particular case for a pretrial release, so we can help Mr. Kane get his driver's license.
Okay, and does he want the public defender appointed to represent him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, sir, at this time, I will appoint the public defender, and I am going to release you onto pretrial release. Okay? And you need to stay in contact with the public defender's office. And do not drive without a valid driver's license, sir. Do you understand? Okay, thank you.
Appreciate it.
I don't know what's going on. I know that. Hold on.
All right. Sir, could you tell me your name?
Raimundo Carrasquillo.
Okay.
Mata.
Mr. Carrasquillo Mata.
Yeah.
We are showing 3 failure to appears and also a charge of driving while license suspended or revoked.
Huh?
And
I'm
I-
sorry, I didn't understand that.
That's-
No, I didn't
Okay.
understand what you said. I didn't hear it.
Just couldn't hear.
All right. Sir, you have 3 separate case numbers. You are charged with driving while license suspended or revoked. And then in the other 2 case numbers, it says failure to appear. I need to find out what he was charged with there.
Your Honor, he actually has 4 cases.
4 cases?
Mhm.
I have 3 case numbers. All right, let's take it from the top. In 2021 CT 8432, attaching a license plate not assigned to the vehicle.
By the way, I'm so sorry.
And there's a failure to appear on that. Hold on. You have them? Okay. Right here. Where are my case numbers?
If you can bring it down to 200, it'd be easy for me,
Okay.
because I'm sick, man.
Okay, in 2021 CT 8438, you were arrested on a charge of driving while license suspended or revoked. And you also failed to appear on that case, and the judge set you a $250 bond on that, so I would stay that bond.
Is he lower?
On 2022 CT 95, it's a charge of driving while license suspended or revoked. And there's a failure to appear, and there's a bond of $250 on that. I would stay the bond on that. On 2021 8432, it's a charge of attaching a license plate not assigned to the vehicle. There's a failure to appear. The bond was set at $250. I would stay the bond at that. And then from February 28th of this year, there's a charge of driving while license suspended with knowledge. And the bond on that is $500. I would stay that bond as well. Okay. Okay, and condition of any of his bond is to not drive without a valid driver's license.
Your Honor, you are appointing us, correct?
I am appointing the Public Defender's Office to represent him. Sir, I'm sure you're aware that if you get 3 driving while license suspendeds within a period of 5 years, you lose your driving privilege for 5 years. You've gotten 3 in the last couple of months.
Yeah, I'm sick of,
And I'm not asking you to comment on the case, I'm just letting you know. A condition of these bonds is that you not drive. If you're out there driving again, I hope whatever judge is here will just revoke your bond and you can sit for the safety of the community since you won't pay attention to the law. Okay? That's all, thank you.
Under Hernandez, Jamie Hernandez bonded.
Jamie Pastor Hernandez bonded, okay.
And David Scott bonded. David Scott Mutters.
He bonded, okay. He's got an out-of-county hold. All right. Good afternoon, ma'am. Could you tell me your name?
Jacqueline Boyd.
Okay, Miss Boyd, you are here on 2 felony counts. You are charged with possession of methamphetamine as well as trespass on school grounds. Or it's, actually, I think that's 1 felony and 1 misdemeanor. Anyway, the public defender was previously appointed in this case. You failed to appear.
Ma'am, I didn't have no.
Don't talk, don't.
Let me see. On February 9th, you failed to appear in front of Judge Renee Roche, who set a new bond amount on the possession of methamphetamine of $5,000 and trespass on school grounds of $100. So your bond is now $5,100. I will stay that bond. You were already appointed the public defenders.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, that is all.
Under Selena Cerro Blanco, refused.
And I will waive the appearance, Your Honor.
Okay, I will appoint the public, or the public defender already appointed? Yes. Okay, I'll stay the bonds. Well, actually, Judge Roche had set no bond, so I will stay the no bond status. Okay. Sir, could you tell me your name?
Christopher Cooper.
Okay, Mr. Cooper, you were arrested and charged with burglary of a structure, a 3rd-degree felony punishable by up to 5 years prison, up to 5 years probation, up to a $5,000 fine. You also have some out-of-county warrants in Duval County. I will set bond in the amount of $2,500. Are you seeking the public defender? I will appoint the public defender to represent you, sir.
Your Honor, I ask that there be no return to 5600 Lee Vista Boulevard.
Yes, no return to 5600 Lee Vista Boulevard. DeJesus. All right, good afternoon, sir. Could you tell me your name?
Every day, Jesus.
Okay, Mr. DeJesus. Let's see. You were arrested on multiple charges, trafficking in fentanyl of 28 grams or more, trafficking in cocaine of between 28 and 200 grams, possession of methamphetamine, possession of cocaine, possession of drug paraphernalia, resisting an officer without violence. Let's see. So in the trafficking in fentanyl, I will set bond at, well, somebody wrote $1 million here. I'm going to set your bond at $100,000 in that charge, trafficking in cocaine, $50,000, and possession of methamphetamine, $150, possession of cocaine, $150, possession of drug paraphernalia, $100, resisting an officer without violence, $100. $100,000, $50,000, and then $150, $150, $100, $100. Okay, sir, are you seeking the appointment of the public defender, or are you going to hire your own attorney?
Or defender.
I'm sorry, what?
Or defender.
Did he fill out the financial affidavit? Does he qualify? Okay, I will appoint the public defender to represent you, sir. Okay, sir, could you tell me your name?
Jacob Kowalski.
Okay. Mr. Kowalski, let's see. We're showing one that you were on probation. All right. And two in 2022 CF 233AO, you're charged with fleeing and eluding a police officer, as well as driving while license suspended as a habitual felony offender, and grand theft third degree. And then you also have violation of probations for out of county, where you are set no bond. So are you seeking the appointment of the public defender, sir?
No.
Okay, does he qualify? I will appoint the public defender to represent you. In 2022 CF 233AO, on the fleeing and eluding, I will set bond at $5,000. On the grand theft motor vehicle at $500, and the driving while license suspended at $150. Condition of that probation is that you do not drive without a valid driver's license. Also, that you have no contact with the named victim in the grand theft motor vehicle. And then I'm leaving the violation of probations no bond. Okay. That is all. Okay. Good afternoon, sir. Could you tell me your name?
Raphael Martin.
Okay, Mr. Martin, you are charged with attempted burglary of an occupied conveyance. Okay. All right, sir, you do qualify for pretrial release. I am going to order pretrial release with conditions that you have no contact with the named victim in the case. Anything else, State?
I don't believe he lives there, Your Honor, so I would also ask for no return, and there are co-defendants. I would ask for no contact with the co-defendants.
Okay, no return to the scene and no contact with your co-defendants. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And are you seeking the appointment of the public defender? I will appoint the public defender to represent you, sir. Thank you.
Gerard Pinker, bonded.
Okay. Probably drove home. Okay. All right, good afternoon, sir. Could you tell me your name?
Arvin Thomas.
Okay, Mr. Thomas, you were arrested and charged with attempted first-degree murder with a firearm and aggravated assault with a firearm. I am leaving you set at no bond. I am appointing the public defender to represent you. Probable cause was already found through the previous judge. You're out on bond for a misdemeanor battery in 2022 MM 740AO.
Your Honor, in regards to that out on bond, they actually closed that as of today with a no information notice.
The entire case?
Mhm.
The attempted murder, really?
No,
Oh, the battery charge.
out on bond.
Hey, like, really? What is going on? Okay, so I'm going to take no action on the battery since it is no info, so. But on the attempted murder, it is no bond, but I am appointing the public defender. And also that you have no contact with any of the named victims and that you possess no weapons. And no contact means even while you're in jail, no phone calls.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, and no return to the scene as well. Thank you. All right. Okay, good afternoon, sir. Could you tell me your name?
Shane Ultimo.
Okay, Mr. Ultimo, you were arrested and on charges of robbery armed with a deadly weapon, as well as petty theft. Another case of robbery armed with a weapon, aggravated assault with a weapon, grand theft third degree.
Your Honor, he's actually only here on the 22 CF 2328 case.
Okay. Two, 3, 2, 8. Okay, and you are charged with robbery armed with a weapon,
Yes.
aggravated assault with a weapon, grand theft third degree. On the robbery armed with a weapon, I'll leave you at no bond. Aggravated assault with a weapon, I'll set bond at $15,000, and on the grand theft third degree, I will set bond at $500. Order that you have no contact with any of the named victims in the case, that you possess no weapons, that you not return to the scene. Anything else, State?
Nothing from the state, thank you.
There's 3. I thought they set a bond at 10,000. Am I tripping? Is there not a bond?
It's no bond, yeah. He grabbed a hammer and threatened the LPO.
I thought it had to be a deadly weapon.
I believe a hammer can be a deadly weapon.
I don't know. No, I'm saying the way they charged it. That's what I was trying to remember.
And did I appoint the public defender on Ultimo?
At a bond, that's why I was confused.
Okay, I'm appointing the public defender on Ultimo.
It's the. Have a moment, Your Honor.
still not cool. Okay. All right. Good afternoon, sir. Could you tell me your name?
Stephen Wiggins.
Okay, Mr. Wiggins. Double check this. All right, sir, you were arrested and charged with delivery of a controlled substance within 1,000 feet of a convenience business, sale and delivery of cocaine and possession of cocaine. Are you seeking the public defender, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I will appoint the public defender to represent you on the delivery of a controlled substance within 1,000 feet of a convenience business. I will set bond at $5,000. Delivery of cocaine, I will set bond at $500. And possession of cocaine, I'll set bond at $250. Order that you not return to the scene where this occurred as a condition of your bond. Okay, anything else, State?
No, Your Honor.
So, Your Honor, you changed the bonds to 5,000 on count one, and then it was 500 and 250 on the third count, Your Honor?
Yes.
Okay, 250.
No. Break that condition. Okay. No return. Mhm. Okay. All right, thank you, sir.
Your Honor, I would just, I know that you changed the bonds, but I would ask that you stay the 250 bonds that the judge who signed the warrant set. Looks like he's currently on Social Security income. It does not appear he's going to be able to afford that high a bond. And the judge who signed the warrant set the bond low, so I'll just ask that you stay those bond amounts.
No. You can always take it to the judge it's assigned to. So. All right. Good afternoon, sir. Could you tell me your name?
Rodell Womack.
Okay. Mr. Womack, you are here on a charge of criminal mischief of over $1,000. Are you seeking the services of the public defender?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I am appointing the public defender to represent you. Okay. And sir, I am setting bond at $2,500 with the special condition that you not return to the scene where this occurred. Okay. Anything else, State?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, that is all.
Bond court is a free service, but it takes several hours of my time every day. Less than 10% of bond court viewers hit the like button, and less than 1% leave a comment. If you want bond court to continue to be available on YouTube for free, then please hit the like button and leave a comment on all of my videos.
I appreciate the trying. Okay. Who do we have at the podium?
Su nombre, por favor, y por favor póngase los audífonos. He can put on the headsets, Your Honor.
No?
We have a victim.
Yes. Okay. What is this gentleman's name?
Señor, su nombre, por favor.
Damian Colon.
Damian Colon.
Okay, so this is Damian Colon Ortiz, 2022 CF 2334AO.
Aquí tenemos al señor Damián Colón Ortiz, 22 CF 2334 AO.
Okay. All right, good morning, sir. You were arrested on a charge of aggravated assault, domestic violence. You find that there was probable cause for that? And, yeah, and we're going to take testimony. Okay. I'll get the hang of this by Friday.
As well? Are you okay with? Need an interpreter? You need an interpreter. Madam Interpreter, the victim.
Okay, not a problem.
Please raise your right hand.
Por favor, levante su mano derecha.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Yes.
¿Jura decir la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más que la verdad? Yes.
Okay, ma'am, could you tell me your name?
Señora, ¿me puede decir su nombre, por favor?
Yacir Villamides.
Repítame.
Yacir Villamides.
Yacil Villamides.
Madam Prosecutor, do you have any questions for her?
Se le pregunta a la fiscal si tiene alguna pregunta que le quiera hacer a la señora.
Yes, Your Honor.
Sí, su señoría.
Good morning.
Morning.
Buenos días. Good morning.
How do you know the defendant?
¿Cómo conoce usted al acusado?
Mi pareja.
He's my partner.
Do you live together?
¿Viven juntos?
Yes.
Yes.
While this case is pending, do you want to him?
Mientras este caso está pendiente, ¿usted quiere poder tener contacto, comunicación con él?
No.
No.
Are you afraid of him?
¿Le tiene temor a él?
It's okay, Madam Interpreter. She made a physical gesture. She shrugged her shoulders. I have no further questions at this time.
Okay, State, do you have any recommendations?
Your Honor, as long as there is a no contact and a maintain a separate residence, I don't have any objection to PTR, which he qualifies for.
Okay. Sir, would you like to have the public defender appointed to represent you?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to appoint the public defender to represent you, and I am going to order PTR with conditions that you maintain a separate residence from the victim, that you have no contact with the victim, that you possess no weapons, and you can go back to the residence once, accompanied by the police to obtain your belongings. Those are the conditions until the next judge tells you something different, okay? Just straight PTR. Okay.
Does this defendant need the Spanish interpreter, Your Honor?
Yes, he does. We have one,
Okay.
Eleuterio Diaz Martinez, 2022 MM1342AO.
Thank you, Your Honor. Does he have a victim? Is he wearing the headsets?
Okay, he has an attorney present, so.
Morning, Your
He needs the headsets. I'm sorry.
Okay, the defendant needs the headsets.
Thank you.
And sir, you need to speak into the microphone. I can't hear you.
I apologize, Your Honor. Good morning, Your Honor. Carlos Ivan on behalf of Juan Diaz Martinez.
So he is here on a violation of domestic injunction. All right.
Your Honor, I discussed the case with the prosecutor this morning, and they would agree to set a bond of $1,500 on this offense, Your Honor. I don't know if the state would like other conditions. Obviously, no contact with the victim. They've been married for 25 years, but there's no incidents of violence. We're just asking the court to try to follow the state's recommendation.
Okay, and the victim is not present?
Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. I thought I'd seen these. All right, sir, I am gonna set a bond in the amount of $1,500. There are bond conditions that he have no contact with the victim, no contact with the witnesses, possess no weapons or firearms, and abide by the injunction in 2019 DR 15598. And that he not return to the, I believe it was the residence where this occurred. Okay. Now, he's already had that order, and the allegation is that he's already violated that order. The next violation, sir, you will be sitting in jail awaiting the resolution of your case. Do you understand that? Okay. So let's take this injunction seriously. All right. Nothing further.
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, and is that all our Spanish for the morning?
Your Honor, it's my understanding the Creole, it's in another courtroom right now, so if I may, if I have a number, I can call as soon as she's available, so you can call the VRI. Is that okay?
That's fine. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye. All right, good morning, sir. Could you tell me your name?
Oh, Alexander Ortiz, ma'am?
Okay. Sir, you were arrested and charged with burglary of a conveyance, also known as a car, and petty theft. Okay. And sir, at this time, I am going to set a bond in the amount of $1,000 in order that you have no contact with the victim. Would you like to have the public defender appointed to represent you, sir? I'm sorry. This is Alexander Ortiz. Is there, 1,000 in count one and 200 on count two. Thank you. All right. Would you like to have the public defender appointed to represent you? Is that a yes or a no?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay, thank you. That's all.
Honor, Neil, Tony, refused.
I will waive the appearance, Your Honor.
Tony Neal refused? Okay, I'm appointing the public defender to represent him, and they are waiving his appearance, and let's see. He has a disorderly conduct. I will set bond at $250 for that. He was out on ROR on a drug case. He was set to plea today. He didn't come over. So I'll take no action on that. Let's see what he wants to do. Okay, sir, could you tell me your name?
Yes, Your Honor.
Could you tell me your name?
My name is Ishtaq Ahmed Chaudhry.
Okay. Is there anybody in the audience here for him? Okay. All right. Sir, you were arrested with a charge of tampering with a witness to hinder communication to a law enforcement officer, as well as a charge of domestic violence battery. Sir, I am going to order pretrial release on you with the special conditions that you have no contact with the named victim. Do you all reside together?
Sorry, ma'am?
Do you all reside together?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. You can return to the residence once. You need to maintain a separate residence. You can return to the residence once to obtain your belongings. I'm sorry, are you talking to me? Okay. And possess no weapons in the meantime? PTR on both counts. Okay?
Your Honor, can you give me the case number, please?
That's a good question. Not on that paperwork. It is 2022 CF 2338AO.
Thank you.
Okay. So in the meantime, you have no contact, possess no weapons, you don't reside together anymore, and you can go and pick up your belongings once. Would you like to have the public defender appointed to represent you, or are you going to hire your own attorney? You filled out the affidavit?
He said yes, he wants a public defender, Your Honor.
Okay. I'm appointing the public defender to represent you, sir. Okay? Okay, is that what you're trying to tell me? Okay, and is this the Creole client, defendant? Okay, we're gonna try this again.
Good morning.
Good morning, is this the Creole interpreter?
Yes,
Okay, great. And have you been sworn?
I have.
All right. We have okay, we need the defendant as well as the victim both need Creole interpreters. So you don't want the headset on, is that correct? All right. We're here on 2022 CF 2331AO, Evans Vincent.
Monsieur Evans Vincent?
Oui, bonjour.
Yes, good morning.
Okay, sir, you were arrested and charged with aggravated assault, domestic violence, which is a third-degree felony.
Monsieur, yo te arrêté pour violence domestique et attaque grave qui c'est un gros crime au 3e degré.
Mpa konen sa, non mpa konen.
I don't know that. I don't know.
Okay, well, I don't know what happened, and I'm not asking you what happened. I'm just telling you what you were arrested for, and that's what they've charged you with at this point in time. Can we talk to the woman in here?
Juge la pas connaît ça qui t'est passé, il pas vle connaît ça qui t'est passé, il simplement d'où de qui ça ou accusé kounya. OK?
Raise your right hand, please.
Demandez, monsieur, levez mes doigts tout, oui.
The victim.
Oh, victime là.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Est-ce que vous seulement capable de dire la vérité, toute la vérité, rien que la vérité?
Oui.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am, could you tell me your name?
Madame qui j'en relais?
Marie Piloge.
Marie Piloge.
Okay. Madam Prosecutor, do you have any questions for her?
Demande l'État, est-ce que les gains en question?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oui, juge.
Good morning.
Bonjour.
How do you know the defendant?
Qui j'en fait connaître, monsieur?
C'est Marie Mnier, nous mariés ensemble, nous avons petit.
He's my husband. We're married and we have children.
Do you live together?
Nous vivons dans le même caille?
Oui, nous vivons dans le même cas. Nous avons 4
Yes. Yes. 4 years together. Yes.
Are you afraid of him?
Est-ce que vous parlez?
Non, pas peur.
No, I'm not afraid of him.
While this case is pending, would you like to have contact with him?
Pendant que cas ça en suspension toujours, est-ce que vous avez gagné contact avec lui?
Oui, parce que moi avec 2 petits moun, Miss Marie dans cas là, but seulement même I need him.
Yes, because I have 2 kids and I miss my husband in the house. I need him.
Were drugs or alcohol involved in this incident?
Est-ce que tu as quelques drogue ou bien quelques alcool qui t'est fait que vous m'avez arrivé?
Non, il pas prend drogue, seulement il te prend alcool, but on connaît avec 2 petits moun, les fumier, on connaît fait toujours peur, capon, on était obligé à dormir en un hôtel juste pour me capable et ton alcool là-bas, but pas de drogue, pas de il va prendre drogue.
He doesn't take drugs, but you know he had taken some alcohol, and because you know with the kids, I had to go and sleep in a hotel to wait until the alcohol was gone. But he doesn't take drugs.
I have no further questions.
Il n'y a pas d'autres questions.
Okay. Say, do you have any recommendations?
Est-ce que vous avez une recommandation, l'État?
Based on the testimony, Your Honor, I would have no objection to no hostile contact. And in addition, he does qualify for pretrial release. I have no objection to that.
Il n'y a pas aucun problème pour et pas mauvais contact ou capable de contact avec dame là du moment qu'il n'y a pas aucun problème et ou qualifié pour relâche avant procès.
Okay, at this time, I do order pretrial release with the special conditions of no hostile contact with the named victim as well as anybody else in the household. That he
Juge là,
go ahead.
Juge là, Kounia est d'accord avec relâche avant procès, lui ordonné pour pas avoir aucun mauvais contact avec ni victime là ni aucun autre monde dans cas là.
And that he possessed no weapons.
Pas capable de aucun arme.
Okay. And that's all. Okay.
C'est ça seulement.
Sir, would you like to see if you qualify for the services of the public defender, or are you going to hire your own attorney?
Monsieur, est-ce que vous voulez voir si vous qualifiez pour service défenseur public ou bien est-ce que vous voulez un avocat PAO?
Est-ce que moi relâché pour moi aller la caille pour me travailler?
Am I going to be released so I can go home and work?
Yes.
Oui.
Merci parce que moi dis nous merci beaucoup.
I want to thank you very much. I missed my wife a lot.
Madam Interpreter, could you please advise the client to not speak about the facts of the case?
Okay, monsieur, pas parler de cas.
Okay. Sir, my question is, are you going to hire your own attorney, or are you requesting the services of the public defender?
Sa juge là a demandé est-ce que vous prenez un avocat PAO avec l'argent PAO ou bien est-ce que vous voulez service défenseur public? I don't understand what that means. What is a public defender?
The public defender's office employs attorneys to represent people who cannot otherwise afford to hire an attorney on their own.
Avocat défenseur public yo, c'est avocat qui représente moun qui pas gain l'argent pour aller prendre un avocat privé.
Okay, défenseur.
Yes, so I'll take the defender then.
Did he fill out the affidavit?
Est-ce que tu as rempli attestation?
Non, pas rempli non.
No. I have several papers here, but I'm not sure.
back on this side.
I don't know.
You didn't fill out one? I have one. If he could step back and fill it out. I would just ask that you provisionally appoint, Your Honor, and I'll have him fill out the form.
All right, I'll provisionally appoint the public defender at this time.
Your Honor?
Juge là pour défenseur public pour un moment, et puis il y a pas forme pour capable remplir.
Okay.
Your Honor, in the meantime, DCF was contacted, so I would ask that they abide by any DCF plan and also that there be no drugs or alcohol.
Ils ont demandé pour ou obéir tout ça DCF a dû fait et ou pas capable gagner aucun drogue ou bien aucun alcool.
Oui.
Yes.
Then I will order no drugs or alcohol as a condition of your pretrial release, as
Pour
well,
capable sortir ou pas capable gagner aucun drogue, aucun alcool
as well as abide by any DCF plan.
et ou besoin obéir tout ça DCF tout fait.
Oui.
Yes.
Thank you. Good luck to you, sir. And
Bonne
ma'am.
chance, monsieur. Bonne chance, madame.
Thank you, merci.
Is that the only one for me, Judge?
I believe so.
All right.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye. Good morning, ma'am. Could you tell me your name? Good morning. Could you tell me your name? Okay, Ms. Gonzalez, you were arrested on a charge of aggravated assault, dating violence. Let's see. Okay, a third-degree felony punishable by up to 5 years prison, up to 5 years probation, up to a $5,000 fine. I did review this. I do see probable cause. Is there anybody here to testify in this case? None, no one? Okay. So, ma'am, are you seeking the services of the public defender, or are you going to hire your own attorney?
I'll take a public defender.
Okay, did she fill out the financial affidavit? Did you fill out the paperwork, the financial affidavit? I'm sorry.
Do we not?
Okay, I'm appointing the public defender to represent you,
I'm sorry.
and I'm setting bond in the amount of $1,000 with special condition that you have no contact with the victim and that you do not use alcohol to excess during the period of your probation, not your probation, your pretrial release. It's a condition of your bond. Okay. I've appointed the public defender. This bond, no PTR. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. All right. Good, okay. Good morning, ma'am. Could you tell me your name?
Casman Mosby.
Okay, Ms. Mosby, I'm appointing the public defender to represent you. I have reviewed this. I do find that there is probable cause. You have been arrested and charged with aggravated assault, a third-degree felony, punishable by up to 5 years prison, up to 5 years probation, up to a $5,000 fine. Okay. And at this time, I am going to, you do qualify for PTR. State any objection to PTR?
No objection.
Okay, I am going to give you pretrial release with the special conditions that you possess no weapons, that you have no contact with the named victim in the case. Is the allegation that they live together or no?
No.
No? Okay, all right. All right, then that's all. Okay? Thank you. Okay. Good morning, ma'am. Could you tell me your name?
Miracle Atkins, good morning.
Good morning. Miss Adkins,
Yes, ma'am.
you were arrested and charged with battery, domestic violence. This is a first-degree misdemeanor punishable by up to a year in jail, up to a year probation, up to a $1,000 fine. And are you seeking to have the public defender appointed to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
She filled it out? Okay. I am appointing the public defender to represent you. I do find that there is probable cause here. And I'm going to set bond in the amount of $500 with the conditions. Okay. Conditions that you maintain separate residence. Okay, conditions that you maintain separate residence, that you possess no weapons, and that you have no contact with the named victim in the case. Okay, do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Your Honor, DCF was also contacted, so if they could abide by any DCF plan.
And abide by any DCF plan. Thank you.
She was interviewed, she just didn't qualify.
Okay, thank you. All right, good morning, ma'am. Could you tell me your name?
I'm sorry?
Could you tell me your name?
Fatima Zara Awizier.
Okay. All right, and who do we have here, sir?
Her husband,
Okay, and your name?
Anwar Larousi Andre.
Okay, and could we swear him, please? Thank you.
Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give should be the truth, the whole truth, so help you God?
I swear.
Please state your name for the record.
Anwar Andre Larousi.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Ma'am, you have been arrested and charged with battery, domestic violence, a first-degree misdemeanor punishable by up to a year in jail, up to a year probation, up to a $1,000 fine. Okay, and State, do you have any questions?
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning.
How do you know the defendant?
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for allowing me to speak in a minute of your time. Just to give it to you, all your answers short, I can assure you that my wife is neither a criminal or a violent person. She's very successful, one of the best hairstylists in town. She started talking to a psychologist about her childhood, and he issued new medication.
Sir?
Yes.
Sir, I think you've answered my question, but I'm just going to keep it short. She's your wife, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You live together?
Yes, we do, and that's why I wanted to speak to you if I'm a victim, if I'm allowed. Thank you, Your Honor. So just so you know, that night, she didn't do anything. She took her medications given by a psychologist. She broke a candle and called the police. You can see on the 911, she's telling the cops a 911 tape about her life story. And the cops showed up, and when they showed up, they've seen a door that I have a video, and you can count me a holdable, that door was broken over a week ago by kids. And I told her, I have in my phone, we need to fix it. And the law enforcement advised me that they have for liability to take me or take her. And because of that, and it seems that she's like drugged. I told them it's the medication. They decided to take her. So I just want to assure the court and Madam Prosecutor, I'm a big guy. She doesn't own a gun. She doesn't have anything. There was no case whatsoever, and it was just a case of her taking a psych medication, and I advised against it because how can you give psych medication over the phone?
Okay, sir, I'm going to cut you off.
Yes, ma'am, I'm
I
sorry.
mean, I understand where you're coming from. She just has a few technical questions that we have to go through on each case,
Absolutely.
okay?
I appreciate you guys.
Okay.
I only have one other question.
Yes, ma'am.
While this case is pending, would you like to have contact with your wife?
Yes, and I want her to go back to her house and not to do no contact or no separate housing
Okay.
or anything like that. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Your Honor, I have no further questions.
Okay. All right. And how long have you all lived in Orange County?
We lived in Orange County for over, like 30 years almost myself.
Okay. All right. Sir, at this time, I'm going to release your wife on her own recognizance, okay, with special conditions.
Your Honor,
I'm
I
sorry.
apologize. Per statute, this is considered to be a dangerous crime, and therefore she cannot be released on non-monetary conditions.
All right. I'm going to release her on a $200 bond. Special conditions, this is where it kicks in, all right, is that you possess no weapons, that you have no hostile contact with anyone in your home, okay? So you can have contact, but you can't have hostile contact. If you start feeling angry, go for a walk, all right? That you drink no alcohol.
I don't drink.
Okay, don't drink any alcohol during the term of your probation or any non-prescribed medications, ma'am. All right? And sir,
Yes.
you're going to be living there too. It's up to you to somewhat enforce this as well. Do you understand? I understand you're not afraid of her, that this was an aberration, but she's had these aberrations in the past, so we want to keep everybody safe. Yes, sir?
Yeah, and I do appreciate you, and I appreciate the court, and I can understand that this is sometimes can be a waste of time of the court and the law enforcement. And if I might just ask, a $200 bond or so is just like me or asking somebody to pay, and we're very successful a couple. Is there any way she can just sign on her own so she can get out
The
early?
answer is no.
No problem.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Your Honor, are you appointing the public defender?
No,
Oh.
they do not qualify.
Okay.
All right. Okay, sir, could you tell me your name?
Patrick Blunt.
Is there anybody here on the Patrick Blunt case?
Your Honor.
Okay. All right, sir, you are here on a charge of battery domestic violence, a first-degree misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year in jail, up to 1 year probation, up to a $1,000 fine. Are you seeking to have the public defender appointed to represent you, sir? Or are you going to hire your own attorney?
Public defender, ma'am.
Every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks. then. I'm appointing the public defender to represent you, sir. Okay. Okay, and sir, I am setting a $1,000 bond. Special conditions are that you have no contact with the named victim. That can be altered by a future judge, but at this point, I don't have anybody to talk to there, so I'm leaving that at no contact, that you possess no weapons, and that you have no alcohol to excess. Okay. And do you reside there, sir?
At the household where my mom lives?
Yes.
No,
Okay. So you don't have property there?
no, ma'am.
Okay. So let's make that drugs or alcohol. No contact, no weapons, all right? And I did appoint the public defender to represent you, sir.
Your Honor, can I also ask for random urinalysis?
And random urinalysis while you're on probation, sir. Okay?
You're not on probation.
Probation right now?
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm not used to dealing with bonds. This is, okay. While you're on release, sir. A bond of $1,000. The randoms. Thank you, I'm sorry. I'll get better at this. Okay. Okay. Good morning, ma'am. Could you tell me your name?
Evelyn Garcia Chavez.
Okay, Ms. Garcia Chavez, it appears that there's somebody here to testify. Ma'am, what's your name?
Imelda Chavez.
Could you speak closer to the microphone? I cannot hear you. Your name?
My name is Imelda Chavez.
Your Honor, I think she may need a Spanish interpreter.
Que te acerques más para que te escuchen.
Ok. Mi nombre es Imelda Chavez.
She needs an interpreter.
Okay. Let's see if I can get one. They're short-staffed.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Rafael Barrera, State Certified Court Interpreter. I have been previously sworn.
Okay. We have a witness that needs an interpreter, so.
Certainly, Your Honor.
Can you have the victim raise her right hand, please?
Por favor, levante su mano derecha para recibir juramento.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
¿Jura decir la verdad, toda la verdad y solamente la verdad?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay. Ma'am, could you tell me your name?
Señora, por favor, diga su nombre.
Imelda Chavez.
Imelda Chávez.
And what's your relationship to Evelyn Garcia Chavez?
¿Y cuál es su relación a Evelyn García Chávez?
Es mi hija.
She's my daughter.
Okay. And Madam State Attorney, do you have any questions?
Yes, Your Honor.
Fiscalía, ¿tiene usted alguna pregunta? Sí, su señoría.
No.
No.
Good morning.
Buenos días.
Do you live together?
¿Ustedes viven juntas?
Sí.
Yes.
While this case is pending, do you want to have contact with your daughter?
Mientras que este caso esté pendiente, ¿usted desea tener contacto con su hija?
Sí.
Yes.
Are you afraid of her?
¿Usted la teme a ella?
No escuché muy bien.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you very well.
Are you afraid of your daughter?
¿Usted teme a su hija?
Sí.
Yes.
Can you explain why you're afraid of her?
¿Me pudiera explicar por qué usted le tiene miedo?
Porque pues se porta muy violenta.
Because she has been acting very violently.
If you know, does your daughter suffer from any mental health issues?
Que usted sepa, ¿su hija padece de algún problema de salud mental?
Pues sí ha estado, ya tiene mucho tiempo que, bueno, no, ahorita tiene un tiempo que ha tenido reacciones muy diferentes y ha estado con medicamento.
Momentico. Yes, for a long time. Well, no. There's been a time where her reactions have been very different, and she's been on some medications.
Do the medications help her behavior?
¿Los medicamentos ayudan con el comportamiento de ella?
Pues no, no se los toma no se los ha tomado como va el medicamento, por eso no se ha visto una reacción de ella, porque no se los toma, a veces sí, a veces no.
No, because she hasn't been taking the way she's supposed to. We haven't been able to see any type of improvement or difference because sometimes she takes them and other times she doesn't.
I have no further questions, Your Honor.
No tengo más preguntas, su señoría.
Gracias.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Gracias, señora.
Okay, and thank you, sir.
Your Honor, may the interpreter respectfully request a case number for this defendant, please?
Yes, 2022 MM 132AW.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Have a good morning.
You too. Okay, Ms. Garcia Chavez.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You were arrested for, it says here, conspiracy to commit battery, but I believe that's supposed to be battery. And I am going to set a bond for you, ma'am. Okay?
Okay.
Now, are you taking medication?
I do take medication, but my medication is all the way in Longwood, and I have to get my medication from my psychiatrist. And they haven't taken me all the way to Longwood to see my psychiatrist, and I had an appointment at 9 when I got back from the mental facility, the mental institution. And it's been 2 days that I've been free, back from the mental institution, and I need my meds, but I haven't gotten them because I need to do my appointment online, and I need to show my passport, and I have things that I have to show, but like she doesn't understand that I need trauma therapy. I need a therapist. I want something that's gonna help me out, not just medication. They advised me, I told them everything I've been through.
Okay, ma'am, I don't mean to be rude to cut you off, but I just want to, at first, I want to appoint the public defender to represent you. You're 18 years old and you have some mental health issues and you qualify for the public defender's office, okay? I am appointing them to represent you. I'm going to set a bond in the amount of $200 for you. Conditions of your bond are that you have no hostile contact with your mother, the named victim, or anyone else in your household, okay? That you stay on your prescribed medications, okay? That you possess no weapons while you're on release here and on your bond release here.
Okay.
I just want the safety for people in your family and also for yourself, okay? So,
I understand. I just don't want to live in that home anymore. I got molested there, 11 years old, and it's a lot of trauma. I don't want to be there anymore.
okay. Well, there are a lot of services through DCF as well as through the Public Defender's Office, and they can give you some advice on what to do there, all right? But I am setting a bond for you today, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Good luck to you. All right. Good morning, sir. Could you tell me your name?
Samuel Gaskins.
Okay, Mr. Gaskin. You were arrested on a charge of battery, domestic violence, a first-degree misdemeanor punishable by up to a year in jail, up to a year probation, up to a $1,000 fine. Is there anybody here to testify in this case today? No, okay. Sir, I am going to I do find that there is probable cause. I am going to release you on pretrial release with special conditions that you have no contact with the named victim in this case, that you possess no weapons, and as far as the scene, was it the other person's place?
Excuse me?
Hold on, let me just review this. Okay. That you have no contact, that you possess no weapons, and that you not return to.
Your Honor, I believe she went to his home.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out, so, okay. Strike the no return since it's his own home. Okay. Now, you all are co-parenting?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. As far as visitation with your mutual child, they're going to have an independent or
Mediator?
somebody other than her to do the trade-offs. Do you understand?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And are you seeking the public defender?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Then that's it, sir. Yes. Thank you. Okay. That's it with him. Mhm. All right. Good morning, sir. Could you tell me your name?
Lawrence Harley. Lawrence Harley.
Okay. Is there anybody here to testify in this case? No? Okay. Then, sir, you were arrested and charged with battery, domestic violence, a first-degree misdemeanor punishable by up to a year in jail, up to a year probation, up to a $1,000 fine. I do find that there is probable cause in this case. Are you seeking the public defender?
Yes.
Okay. Does he qualify? Lawrence Harley? Yes. Okay, I am appointing the public defender to represent you, sir. All right. And, sir, I am going to release you on pretrial release, special conditions that you have no contact with the named victim, that you not return. I believe this is alleged to have occurred in a home that you all share. Is that correct, sir? Okay, well, for the moment,
All right, don't go there.
don't go there. You can return once with the police to pick up
Close and
your clothes, okay?
go to work.
But for the time being, maintain separate residence. He can return once to get his clothes. Okay. No contact with the named victim and possess no weapons. All right. Thank
Your
you.
Honor, I would also ask for no drugs, no alcohol, and again, DCF was notified of this incident.
Okay,
To abide by any
follow
DCF plan.
plan and no drugs and no alcohol while on your pretrial release, sir. Okay. All right, good morning, sir. Could you tell me your name?
Brandon Scott Mateo Aviles.
Okay, Mr. Mateo Aviles, you were arrested on a charge of battery, domestic violence, a first-degree misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year in jail, up to a year probation, up to a $1,000 fine. Sir, are you seeking the services of the Public Defender's Office? Okay, and sir, I am going to appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent you. Okay, and I am going to set a bond in the amount of $500. Special conditions of the bond are that you have no contact with the named victim in the case, that you possess no weapons, State, was there alcohol involved in this?
Not that I noted, Your Honor. No.
Okay. You seeking anything else, State?
I would just confirm the separate residence, Your Honor, because it reads that there is a DCF plan that is already in place, and part of that is that they cannot reside together.
Okay, well, no contact and maintain separate residence, so.
Yeah.
Okay, and no weapons. Good morning, sir. Could you tell me your name?
Ashman Nai.
Mr. Nai, you were arrested and charged with battery, dating violence, a first-degree misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year in jail, up to 1 year probation, up to a $1,000 fine. And there's someone here to testify, yes? Okay. All right, could you swear her in?
Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay, there are two people.
Are you a victim as well?
I'm her mother. Can you not stand in here with me?
Are you a victim as well?
Okay, are you going to be testifying?
No.
You're just going to be standing there? Okay,
That's what she asked me to.
all right.
I apologize, Your Honor.
No, it's okay, just, that's the witness stand. All right, and ma'am, could you tell me your name?
My name is Jacqueline Ariel Bishop.
Okay, and State, do you have any questions?
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning, Ms. Bishop.
Good morning.
How do you know the defendant?
He has been my partner, my boyfriend for the past 7 months.
Do you live together?
We did, but I'm with my parents. That's my actual address.
Okay.
But I was staying there.
Okay. While this case is pending, do you want to have contact with him?
No.
Are you afraid of him?
Yes.
I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Okay, that'll be easier for me to find. Okay, all right. Sir, you do not qualify for the services of the public defender. You have a healthy income, which is good. You do qualify for pretrial release with special conditions that you have no contact with Ms. Bishop. Okay, or any witnesses, even from the jail, so don't call them from the jail. Maintain separate residence. Now, you said that you all had lived together. Is the apartment in your name or his name?
It's in his name.
It's in his name, so
However,
you've
Your
moved
Honor,
out.
I apologize, Your Honor. I do have stuff that is still in his house.
Okay, so, ma'am, you can go to his residence and get your stuff, but do it accompanied by the police. You're going to allow her to get her stuff with no drama, and don't break her stuff before she gets there. That would be
Yeah, she probably.
a bad move on your part. Also, that you possess no weapons or firearms. And anything else, State?
Nothing from the state.
Okay. All right. Good luck. Great PTR. Yeah, no money. All right. Good morning, ma'am. Could you tell me your name?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Lindsay Parker.
Okay, Ms. Parker, are you seeking to have the public defender appointed to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and ma'am, you do qualify for the public defender. I'm appointing them to represent you at this time. Ma'am, you were arrested on a charge of battery, dating violence, a first-degree misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year in jail, up to 1 year probation, up to a $1,000 fine. Okay, is there anyone here to testify? Okay.
I believe she does qualify for pretrial release. I would ask for pretrial release in this case.
Okay.
Sorry.
It says she was not interviewed.
She was interviewed, Your Honor. She could qualify for pretrial.
She does? Okay, all right. Then at this time, I am going to grant pretrial release with special conditions that she possess no weapons, that she have no contact with the named victim, and that there be random urinalysis for alcohol and drugs. Use no alcohol or drugs while you're on release. It's a condition. And is there a need for a no return or no, State?
I believe they do live together, Your Honor.
No, they don't. She
No?
said they don't.
Okay.
So you all do not live together, so there's no reason for you to have to go back to somebody, to the property? Okay. So no, I'm trying to see, did this occur? All right, just no contact, all right?
Yes.
No contact, no alcohol, no weapons. All right. And random urinalysis. Thank you. Dante Rivera. All right. Good morning, sir. Could you tell me your name?
Dante Rivera.
Okay, Mr. Rivera, you were arrested and charged with battery, domestic violence, a first-degree misdemeanor, punishable by up to 1 year in jail, up to 1 year probation, up to a $1,000 fine. Is there anybody here to testify? Okay. All right. Sir, at this time,
If I may speak, Your Honor,
all right, is he sworn? Okay. Okay, sir, are you seeking to have the public defender appointed to represent you?
can she repeat?
We don't have an affidavit.
You asked if you would like a public defender?
Yes.
I have my attorney was supposed to be here,
Okay.
but I don't.
Who's your attorney?
It's Antonio, the same one on the divorce lawyer, the process I'm going through.
Okay, so you're not seeking the public defender. And you thought your attorney was coming this morning?
Yeah, he was supposed to be here, him or Alejandro, his other attorney.
Do you want us to call you last in the event that he's running late?
No, it's okay. I mean, the bond has been set, so I'll just have to contact him.
Okay. So, sir, at this time, I am going to set bond. No, I shouldn't. Okay, I'm setting bond, and in the amount of $1,000, you need to maintain a separate residence. Okay. Have no contact with the named victim. Was DCF involved?
Yes, Your Honor.
Follow any DCF plan?
Am I able to get my stuff, Your Honor?
You can return to the residence once, accompanied by the police to get your stuff. Okay. Possess no weapons. Is there any allegation of alcohol in this state?
No.
No, Your Honor.
All right. All right, so no contact, maintain separate residence. You can return once, possess no weapons. And a $1,000 bond. Okay, thank you. Okay. Morning, ma'am. Could you tell me your name?
Elsie Rodriguez.
Okay, and we have somebody here? Okay.
Yes.
Elizabeth Velez.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, so Ms. Rodriguez, you have been arrested and charged with battery, domestic violence, a first-degree misdemeanor punishable by up to a year in jail, up to a year probation, up to a $1,000 fine. Are you seeking to have the public defender appointed to represent you?
Yes, I already filled out the paper.
Is that a yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you all have it? Does she qualify? Okay, I'm appointing the public defender to represent you in this matter. Okay, and then ma'am, could you tell me your name?
Elizabeth Velez.
Okay. And State, do you have any questions?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning, Ms. Velez. How do you know the defendant?
She's my ex-girlfriend.
Do you live together?
No.
While this case is pending, do you want to have contact with her?
Yeah, that's fine.
Are you afraid of her?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Has something like this happened before?
Something like that, yes.
Can you tell me before this incident, the last time that it happened?
I'm sorry?
Can you tell me the last time it happened?
Like when?
Yes.
It was last year, like beginning of last year sometime. I don't remember the specific date.
Okay. Were drugs or alcohol involved in this incident?
No.
I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Okay.
I would just ask for a $500 bond. And a no hostile contact.
Okay, at this time, I will set a $500 bond. Order that there be no hostile contact, that you possess no weapons. and that's all.
All right, that's it.
All right. Sir, could you tell me your name?
Christian Carter.
Okay, Mr. Carter, you were arrested for violating your drug probation. There's an allegation that you used drugs while you were on your drug probation.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you, ma'am.
Okay. You were arrested for violating your drug probation with an allegation that you used drugs while you were on your probation. Sir, are you seeking to have the public defender appointed to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm appointing the public defender to represent you. Okay.
I think that's it.
I just want to see what the judge who signed your
Oh, she's.
BOP. Judge LeBlanc has sent this at no bond, so I'm going to maintain the no bond. You could take it before Judge LeBlanc to see if he'll change his mind, okay? But for today's purposes, we're leaving you set at no bond. Okay? But the public defender is appointed to represent you.
In a couple days. Mhm.
Thank you. Kick out here. Okay, sir, could you tell me your name?
Levon Duncan.
Okay, Mr. Duncan, you were arrested on a violation of probation.
Yes, ma'am.
Judge Bleckman signed your violation of probation and has it at no bond, so I'm maintaining the no bond, and you can take it before Judge Bleckman and see if he'll change his mind, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good luck to you, sir. Okay, good morning, sir. Could you tell me your name?
I'm S. Holden Scott.
Okay, Mr. Scott. Let's see. You're on two separate probations, and then there's a violation of probation for a new law offense.
But I was put on probation prior to or the charge that they just the warrant issued a warrant for was older than me
So
actually.
you were not on probation at the time of that offense, is that what you're saying?
That's what the hold is about.
Let me double check that then.
I was told it was like a 5 business day hold or something.
No, they actually
No. Go ahead.
did an affidavit on his BOP.
Did an actual affidavit on the VOP.
Okay, 2021, 16198. Okay. In 2021, CF 16198, the affidavit for the arrest warrant alleges that on January 9th,
I see it.
2021. So January 9th, 2021 is the date of the new law.
Yeah, it stated that, I guess in the arrest affidavit, Your Honor, it stated that offense did occur prior to, but if you read the affidavit, it says, however, he failed to report in the months of January and February for his probation.
Okay.
So I guess that's what violated the probation.
All right, so your violation of probation is not the new law offense, but rather absconding from supervision. Sir, I'm appointing the public defender to represent you on your violations of probation. Let's see, does he already have a bond on?
No, Your Honor, there's no bond on the VOP.
You'll see someone this week, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm leaving the VOP's no bond. Now, is he here for first appearance on this burglary of an occupied structure?
No, Your Honor.
We're not dealing with that today?
He's already been seen on that.
Okay. All right, so I'm just leaving it no bond, appointing the public defender.
Okay.
I don't know if you have it on the document, but Angela Sanders, she bonded.
Okay.
Bond court is a free service, but it takes several hours of my time every day. Less than 10% of Bond court viewers hit the like button, and less than 1% leave a comment. If you want Bond court to continue to be available on YouTube for free, then please hit the like button and leave a comment on all of my videos.